think. That was the right one. Ignore me. I'm a stupid. But yes, glad everybody had a wonderful time yesterday. Now, Sean, we know our name's Harry now. It is, I think, officially been decided that our name is Harry. So yes, we are here. We found a something. We found a filament memory entitled Production Schedule, which we will be using in here. We've also got this is what we're doing now: investigating the doomed commercial area, searching for the quote-unquote malignant entity. But yeah, we're gonna have a poke around and see what all this is about. So let's have a look at this
Your
board.
flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes, like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Inspect the drawings. Let's have a look at them first. Man goes and stands in the house and talks about films.
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of Welkins. You make out autumnal candle Welkins casting wax-based magic. Translucent Welkins with organs shining under their skin. And even ether Welkins hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space.
So we found someone's D&D planning board.
Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind? You should adopt one of those Welkins as your persona. No longer a mere man, but a Welkin.
I should adopt one of these Welkins as my persona.
One of the Welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
I will examine the Welkin, because this is important.
It's Vara Hamira, a high Welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a Welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-Welkin races will be purged.
Oh god.
The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin. Green Welkin, Dread Welkin, and the High Welkin to rule them all.
They're just like legally distinct elven creatures, right?
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures.
Why would anyone spend so much time on this?
Some people really like building a world, I think, even if it's just for a game.
Who are these creatures? Who drew them? Are they real? I have so many questions.
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
One of them is a Welkin supremacist.
Mm-hmm. Political commentary. That one has a great beard, too.
The lieutenant nods at the Welkin's facial hair. Well, this has been educational. Let's move on from the Welkins.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
And for what? All gone.
Let's inspect the photos.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones.
Evening, Jason. How we doing? God, did I watch awesome? I mean, yeah, Mikey clearly must have that footage already, and is already prepping it for stream. He 100% would, wouldn't he? He's gonna lace it into his fucking intro, isn't he?
You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels
Every
cozy
single one.
in
Yeah,
its
just
own
part of his intro.
like
You see
eggnog
every time.
or morphine, a much-needed respite from our own world. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
I mean, the Wirral's a real place. Let's have a look at the schedule.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money.
Was it that good? Must have been if he turned spiffy colour. Jesus.
Everyone is constantly teetering on the edge of the abyss, an abyss of production. These squares look orderly, but beneath them is chaos, worry, pain. Minimi stands for a mini-meeting. It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed.
Keep reading. What happened?
As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
The lieutenant looks at the frigid ice field of nothingness.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details."
I have that. Inspect the notes.
The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "Wirral untethered," and "Heat death of the universe."
Okay, let's leave that now. Check this now, or check this board quickly.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red.
It's not board, it's the wall.
The mesh
you know.
spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. A diagram for summoning some time-forgotten being. The symbols seem very esoteric. The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pedantic.
Now, hold on. How do I know what Kedron mosaic tiles are supposed to look like?
History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles looked beautiful in the sun.
Right, yeah. What am I looking at?
Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
Radio frequencies for what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
Of course. The anatomy of the curse.
Perhaps. The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants.
Wait, who's the game master?
Someone very important.
Uh-huh.
The leader of a massive on-air game built by these people. A conductor for the hundreds of story threads that pass through the Game Master's frequency.
So if it's a game, then who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. All of this is gone, left unrealized. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
Why do you say that?
The schedule. I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
What else?
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
Right. Let's have a look at this old projector thingy then.
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button, a A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
He sounds surprised and a bit cautious. Turn on the machine.
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
Look inside the compartment.
It's empty, like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected.
Almost like I should put something in it.
The filament you have would fit perfectly inside the compartment.
Insert the production schedule.
Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
I press the blinking play button.
A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver.
Everyone knows whenever there's a flashing button or a blinking button, you always press that button.
Have you stirred the ghost of the doomed commercial area from its rest? Could this be its dismembered heart beginning to flutter? The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
What is the production schedule?
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
Ah, right. Thanks for the explanation.
That was a question. Have you inserted it into the core?
Yes.
Good. Please repeat the password.
You should ask her for a hint.
A password. I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint? Actually, wait. This is the police. Please open this thing.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder for stress accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament.
I'm afraid we are not doing that, unless we want to wait for a month.
Okay.
Now, can you please repeat the password?
Okay, can you give me a hint, please?
No.
Shit.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
Just the straightest no you'll ever hear in your life. Can I have a hint? No. I don't know the password. Is it my birthday?
Still no.
Okay, I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Okay. Why did you call me Fortress Accident?
Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to.
Do you have any other information about this company?
One moment.
You hear her flip through a catalogue before she reads out with studious care.
Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
That's not bad.
Wow, so conceptual. And what's that? This interactive call-in radio game?
Any other questions?
Okay. What are you? A machine? Or are you alive?
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne.
Oh.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
Yvonne, my partner tells me that you're here because radio computer guys are all paranoid.
They are merely cautious. It's
Yvonne might be
my
radioactive
job
for all I
to
know.
protect their filaments as a password repeater at the East Insulindian Station.
Okay, but where are you? How did you know where I am?
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian repeater station. It's my job to know where you are, Fortress Accident.
Okay, okay.
As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios.
Just a tiny little person sitting in a cube.
Doesn't it get lonely, sitting there all by herself?
Doesn't it get lonely doing this job?
Lonely? Why would it get lonely? I get to talk to people all day.
Yeah, but when's the last time you actually spoke to someone?
That's why she does this.
Now, please tell me if there's anything else I can do, Fortress Accident.
Right, so we don't have the password. We need to hopefully just randomly find that at some point. So that's all for now.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Was that person you, Cashew?
Tiles on the cube are still smouldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
I'm going to press print and see what happens.
Nothing happens.
I'm going to remove the production schedule and keep
The
that with me.
filament slides out of its glowing nest.
We will leave. Right. What is this here? Scribbled across a notebook. Developers are the most advanced RPG in the universe. Hear that? The universe. Kim has something he wants to say.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
I mean, all logic just seems to point to it just being a failed business. As we are, top dog criminal investigators and big dick detective, do we just go with the straight answer here because we're doing our job very well? Yeah, you know what? Let's just play it straight. It's just a failed business. The only question is, what the hell were they making?
Yes, that is the question.
The lieutenant takes a step back, steepling his hands.
It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
How are they planning to do that?
Through call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's the game master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
Has anyone ever done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry.
Not in Revachol West, among the ruins.
Yeah, I got that.
But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an interisolary game before. We just don't have the technology.
And this was a role-playing game.
Indeed. Those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the We Were board game, with hit death thrown in.
Super cool. Someone should give them millions of real immediately. This game is too good to be left unfinished.
What do you think happened to the company?
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
Wow.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but...
Do we have any money? Let's give them more money so they can finish it and make it even bigger. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
It's too late for that, I'm afraid.
Oh. He says, looking around the derelict room. The pipes howl and a rat crosses the floor.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Alright then. Let's go through this door. Ooh. Money and magnesium. My two favorite things. Wee woo woo woo. Just moving the torch around. Right, let's have a look now.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Kim, what is this thing? Is it a furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney.
He opens the door and gingerly peeks inside.
No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Now look inside the furnace.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs.
What are you doing?
I'm not sure, Kim, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs.
Wait, really? We should investigate, see if someone's upstairs.
Those voices I heard. Maybe it's the malignant entity. Pleasant said it lives in a chimney.
You're right. The rooms do look like they're connected. But malignant entities don't exist. At least not the supernatural kind.
Always has to be the skeptic this
42%. I don't know if I have any clothing that could increase my physical instrument. Let's have a quick look. Probably not. No.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace.
Let's try it.
Coloring it pitch black.
I will yell, "Hello!" into the furnace.
You muster all your strength and yell.
He, he, he.
Your throat can produce little more than a dry croak. Awkward, since you already had a drink.
Damn it.
A lifetime of smoking and drinking will do that to you.
Shit.
The chatter from the chimney continues on as before. You seem to have made no impression on whatever's up there. Then again, maybe it's worth actually trying something up there.
It's an option.
Maybe you should let your voice rest, officer. Try again later.
I'm not going to kick the furnace because my foot will shatter. An ice cream maker, defrosted and unplugged. Flashlight casts a strange shadow. There's a hidden doorway here. Ooh. Two rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable. Someone has stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Where are we?
Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache.
Look, there's a hole in the wall.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
Okay, I do.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Rifles, Kim.
Are these any good?
I will inspect the rifles.
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest, but one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock, in better cosmetic order than the others. Take it. You're a police officer. Police officers carry guns.
This one looks nice.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way.
What does this mean? A rifle here.
It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
He likes this find.
There we go. We found an antique Bell McGrath rifle that is worth money should I need it. Let's go and just quickly check. I believe there are some checks involved with this. We'll have a look at this.
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red. The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy?
What is this thing? Looks like a giant ice bear.
The lieutenant doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly door.
Then I must crack open the door.
A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator.
We found a fridge, boys.
The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Relax, Kim. It's just a fridge.
Of course, just a giant ice bear-shaped fridge.
He relaxes his hand, his face bathed in the harsh light of the open fridge door.
Let's take a look inside.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
I will take the note from the door.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
I'll have a look at that in a minute. Examine one of the ice cream wrappers in there.
A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge.
What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
The lieutenant reaches for one of the wrappers. He studies it in the light. So they tried to sell ice cream from this hyper-carnivore.
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
The lieutenant points at the red sneaky cable running from the fridge. This thing's still powered.
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing must be catastrophic.
Catastrophic. Let's close the door. Let's have a look at this note. Just a quick save before I do that, just in case, you never know. Interact. Handwritten note from the fridge. Handwritten note you found from the giant ice bear fridge still bears some marks from the fruit-shaped kitchen magnets that we used to secure it to the refrigerator door.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined
It does,
office
doesn't it?
paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
The lieutenant leans closer to read the crumpled note over your shoulder.
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active.
Let's read the note.
Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Sully Soif.
I wonder who wrote that note.
Looks like someone from that radio game company upstairs. I'm a little surprised they just left their property lying here.
Maybe it's because of the entity.
That's implausible.
Who's the illiterate ginger kid, I wonder?
Really? You don't have a single guess?
Oh, you mean Kuno?
Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on a filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter.
Maybe I could pawn it for speed. Do you have any idea where the frozen ice cream maker could be?
I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge.
Okay, let's put the note away and have a look. frozen ice cream maker that's still running. We found it.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Let's try to crack open the lid.
You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip. A pry bar would come in handy here.
Good thing I have a pry bar.
If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your hand.
Yes, all right. Let me whip my pry bar out.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
My pry bar's shit, apparently. My pry bar is not strong enough for this. What if I turn the ice cream crank?
Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying.
Yes, a shite bar.
Childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping. It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet or an entrepreneur.
Oh, okay, let's leave that for now then. What else have we got? What's on this shelf? Money! And some Nosafed.
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Let's unplug both of them.
An electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now. Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Why did you do that?
Because it's black. The color of immeasurable cosmos.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything. The electric distribution board now has one cable missing.
Just have a quick check in there. Ooh. An insane mesh tank top. Hell yeah. Intercom wires running into the breaker box. I wonder if that has actually had any effect on this.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner.
I just need a better pry
and an
bar.
electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melted.
The problem is as well, it's still a 15 check. I have one physical instrument. So I would, assuming I ever find a decent enough pry bar, I would still need to roll an 11 on 2d6. So, yeah. Let's continue exploring, and oh my god, we've made our way outside. So the question now is, oh wait, no, the white tank top gives me a physical instrument. Okay, that's okay, worth knowing. Where do I get a better pry bar? Is what I want to know now. And also, what the hell am I doing now? Wait, how do I... How do I get further up then? Oh, hang on. Is that money on the floor? Yeah, it is. A cellar window. People's feet shuffling by on the street. Right, so how do I go up then? Did I miss another route in here? Is there anything else over here? Oh,
Looks like someone tried to reconceptualize their business here.
I don't get it.
Look, the skis and rotorblades both bear the same Slipstream logo. It seems likely that they started out making one, failed to turn a profit, and then pivoted to producing the other.
The question is, which did they start with, and which did they pivot to?
That's a good question.
I thought so. What a strange leap of imagination, and yet they still failed. How sad.
Reality is ruthless.
Right, so nothing else in there. Did I go this way? Ooh. Ah, haven't gone this way yet. Right.
An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellows. It covers half the room, blocking the way into a colossal industrial chimney.
That's where I want to go.
This must be where the entity lives.
This must be where the entity lives.
This is directly above the central furnace in the cellar. The voices probably came from here.
Hello? I yelled, but it didn't work.
Again, your voice becomes a raspy croak mid-sentence. It's silent in the abandoned office building. No one answers you. A sudden bout of self-pity comes over you. Sire, may we suggest something? Think of the yelling into the furnace as a grand performance. Use your chest voice, not your head voice. Sing from the diaphragm.
Okay. Shoes and a puddle of melting snow. A postcard. Jesus Christ, Crash. Hi? Thanks? I guess? Right, so has that now changed the check for yelling into the furnace then?
Wee woo wee woo. Somebody has added 5 wedges to the wheel.
Coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Thank you, Crash. Right, hang on. Physical instrument. Let me get my tank top on.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace,
Right,
coloring it.
We've got a
pitch
chance
black.
here. We got a fucking chance. Here we go.
Something
Yes!
breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then,
You hear a woman's voice answer.
you've awakened the entity.
This is the police. Who's there?
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the 2nd floor. I'll open it.
Cool. What's we leveled up?
You hear a low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
After you, officer.
Right, let's go have a chat with the entity. Where do I want to put a point right now? Actually, do we have any? Oh, well, still doing this. Let's leave that for now. Let's put a point in. Maybe a point in Inland Empire? Nah, visual calculus actually. Let's do that. Reconstruct crime scenes. Make laws of physics work for the law. Right. Nah, Motorix is fine. It's fine. Alright. Now we can go in here. There is a person in here! This tray is full of dice. Colourful polyhedral dice. Hundreds of them. The candy dispenser has been repurposed to contain thousands of dice.
Hello, I'm Nia.
A bird-like woman sits on a throne of tools, with emerald light shining through her hair.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Melius.
And she taps on her headphones.
So what kind of die are you looking for?
How long have you been in here?
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade for now. She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
Hold on. What do you mean by milieux?
Yes, Amelia is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these. Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages.
Ah.
But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
You must have me confused with someone else. I haven't knocked on your window.
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
Why are you asking me about dice?
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
Sure, I like role-playing games and I need some dice. Or, no, I was looking for something else. Answers. I'm not interested in buying dice right now. I'm a police officer. I need to ask some questions. Tell you what, we'll give you your first bit of input? Fucking hell. First bit of input for the night. Voices in my head, otherwise known as you lot. Decide for me, please. Thank you. Of course, one of you goes for the option that I didn't read out. We'll go with one. Sure, I love role-playing games and I need some dice.
Very good. My rate is 10 real per set.
10?
Unless you want something really unusual. Take a look around and see if there's any particular stone you want to use.
It almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room, growing out of the shells like stalagmites. This person means you, or no one else, absolutely no harm. She will answer freely and honestly. No falsehoods are present. She's a novelty dice maker and doesn't have anything to hide. Ask what you need.
Alright, let's go. Straight to the point. What do you know about the man who was lynched behind the whirling in rags?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
Who cares about the dead body? We might be dealing with a malignant entity here.
No, you're right.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook, then the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, Detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
What do you mean by the daily ruckus?
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard.
She stops to try to come up with an example.
During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
She's heard of the murder, but did not see it, sire. She's not sorry to disappoint you. Informing on someone in a murder investigation would intrude upon her focused existence.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
So you never took your eyes off your work to look out the window?
I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness.
Oh.
It's light here, but dark in the yard at night.
It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
Do you often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people. But I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
I see. Thank you for your answers.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
So where are we anyway? Like, what is this place?
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know.
She looks at the ruddy bricks that make up the walls. Even though they've been repainted, there are still signs of coal-black soot here and there.
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Ah.
Plaisance was right. There's an entity living in the chimney. You should ask her about the curse.
Creative.
I've heard this place is cursed. Did you know that people call it the doomed commercial area?
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
Plaisance is the one who sent me. She's convinced that the place is swarming with malicious energies.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
Actually, the bookstore isn't doing that well. There are hardly any customers, and she has to exploit her own daughter to keep the company going. Or the curse is just biding its time before it strikes again. Sooner or later, everyone will fall. Even her. Let's hand this over again to you guys. We do have Plaisance as a wise woman. She has 70 trinkets protecting her against the curse. Or I don't know why the bookstore hasn't gone bankrupt yet. That's what I'm here to investigate. Here's your 15 seconds. Yeah, I'm definitely going with option 2. The bookstore isn't doing that well. There are hardly any customers, and she has to exploit her own daughter to keep the company going.
All right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
Hold on. The Whirling's part of the doomed commercial area?
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the east of the Commerce Central project.
No, the Whirling isn't doing well either. Its waitress just took off, and customers have trouble paying bills. I don't know what customers that could possibly be, though. No, it's a separate building. The malicious energies can't reach there.
And then there is me.
She sighs, looking at her messy work table. All kinds of tools lie there scattered, from knives to carving files to wire cutters.
I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
Maybe it's just because she's so talented that she's been able to woo the curse.
It's because you're competent and dedicated to your craft. The curse doesn't affect people like you.
What, so the curse only affects people with poor work ethics? What you're describing isn't a curse. It's capitalism.
Ah, one and the same.
Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest.
I think it still might be you that's causing this. I'm starting to see that there's no curse. Only business decisions and natural market fluctuations. I think that's really what's at play here.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today?
That's all she has to say on the subject. She's been thorough and truthful, as far as we can see. Plaisance is not going to like what you have to tell her.
Ooh, a shivers check. Ho 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 ho. Yeah, let's not with that one. Do you know what happened to other tenants? Everyone else is gone.
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
Oh god. There used to be a hair salon here, right?
Yes, I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They weren't a big hit around here. Turns out that working class men don't like genderless haircuts. They're scared of that word.
A bit of experimenting every now and then isn't bad.
What's wrong with a bit of experimenting? Customers should have been more open-minded.
I guess it just wasn't the time yet.
What happened to the gym?
It wasn't merely a gym, it was Artemitep's boxing club. A community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime.
And who was Artemitep?
A kind man from Zemsk. I heard he had some trouble with the law when he was younger, and that's why he wanted to start the gym, as his way of giving back.
Maybe that's what Kuno needs. A community-centric boxing club.
Kuno? Who's Kuno?
He's a little ginger gremlin who likes to defile dead bodies.
Oh yes, you mean the kid with the sailor's mouth. Yes. I've
Kuno
heard
is not
the
King Sharp.
Profanities in the backyard.
She looks out of the window. It's oddly quiet there at the moment.
I think it would take more than a gym to help that kid.
Yeah, judging from the kids I've met so far, this didn't really work, did it?
It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse.
God.
At some point, someone started a rumor that the punching bag downstairs was full of amphetamines.
Really?
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was a few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since.
What's up with the broken windows?
Oh, this one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this one, right? Turns out, the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff milius. Who would have guessed?
Oh.
What's the snuff milieu?
And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own.
Cool. Very cool about the debris. But what's a snuff milieu?
It's a sub-Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims. Some people pay good money to get off on it.
Oh.
Nothing changes in her tone as she says that, as if it's just another piece of information to lay out for the world.
Don't worry, the ICP has a separate division that deals exclusively with unlicensed sub-roses. This isn't our problem.
Okay, thanks, Kim.
Good luck with that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators.
Did someone here make stuffed animals? I saw mounts lying around.
You mean Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist? No, he mostly just did drugs.
Oh, okay.
Anything else?
Oh, that's it on that, is it? I found creepy mannequins.
There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name.
Everything just
They were
circles back to
doing well
drugs,
for a
doesn't it?
couple of years, until the insect rights activists came.
Insect rights activists? What in the name of...
Mm-hmm. The atelier produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings. And you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket. And, naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
But insects don't have any brains or feelings.
Actually, insects do have brains, but yes, I understand what you're saying. I think the protesters took it a little too far.
As she shifts around, you notice several dead flies on the windowsill in front of her. Legs up. They're not moving.
Hey, Shax, welcome in. Yeah, it's going alright. We have located the malignant entity. It is this lady who's making dice.
Anything else?
What's with the rotor blades and skis?
They were made by a company called Slipstream. After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, their chief executive
Honestly,
took
it's so
off on
good.
a vacation with all their money.
She rests her chin on her hand with an impish smile.
Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tiumotiri or Hashtkor or wherever he is.
That's illegal, running off with the company's money like that. Why hasn't he been arrested?
Sure, it's illegal, but it's not exactly anything extraordinary in business. Besides, Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized by the bailiffs in 47. I have no idea why those skis and blades are still lying around.
I found a strange machine.
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio.
That's the one. She closes her eyes as some remnant of a memory lights up her face.
She liked them.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral. They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
What do you mean, liberal? What happened?
The usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
Breaking news. Here's with it, Sean. What went wrong?
Well, I did hear them talking at times.
Oh, shit. How unfortunate. Like, voluntarily, or has he been fucking told to do it? Yeah, that could be a sign that the case is falling in around him. Lizzie's going back and she's fucking making him do it. She looks at the hallway as if she can still hear them chit-chat behind her curtains on a cigarette break.
They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
Do you know the password?
She sounds almost mocking when she says that.
From what I've seen so far, the project did look quite impressive.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic, and to show up to work on time.
She's right. Showing up to work on time is important.
Yeah, you're right. They should have tried harder. They had everything needed to succeed.
Still, not everyone is going to make it. That's the nature of the game.
The dice is black and filled with little silvery flakes, like snowfall.
Anything else?
There was a terrifying taxidermied bear in the cellar.
Oh boy, the fabled Revachol ICT. You're in for a treat here.
She smiles and leans closer, hands on her knees, like a stand-up comedian ready to tell a story.
The place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
Indeed. What were the other ideas?
Alright, what about the other ideas?
There was really just one, and it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth. And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
She leans back, disapproving.
Sounds like she really didn't like those girls. Sounds like she really doesn't know how to be a female ally.
I know a girl just like that. She works in freight as a cashier, and she's not particularly friendly.
Employing silky teenage girls is a widespread practice, yes. Unfortunately, they always come in packs. I'm talking about acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the shop. At least that's what happened with Ravachol ICT. And they already had the bear.
She closes her eyes as if remembering something painful. What about the bear?
The bear.
She repeats, pressing thumbs into her temples like trying to suppress a headache. It didn't work out?
Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator. To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted. Eventually, Ravachol ICT lost the price war to its rival, Glacé 5000. Glacé 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges.
I killed the bear.
You did what?
I had to kill the bear to become the bear. Or I murdered it. With my own bare hands, I laid it to rest. It's my trophy now. Or I unplugged the fridge to help Ravachol ICT cut their losses. I like all of these options, so let's see what you guys think. Man, some of you lot really do like the straight answers here. Where's your imagination? Fucking murdered it. My own bare hands. My trophy now. Because I'm a superstar cop.
Really? You broke it? What a shame. It was a terrifying beast, but I was fond of it.
Why?
The taxidermist who made it said it was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. He called it Megatherion.
He named it?
Sounds cool.
Megatherion?
Megatherion. A mega wild beast.
What's a mega wild beast?
It's an imaginary beast that guides you through life by telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
Oh, tell me more.
The horrific necktie tightens around your neck, strangely excited. But it doesn't feel particularly fun this time around.
Do you think that vision beast could guide me towards amphetamines?
I don't, officer. You should stay away from drugs and vision beast.
But I have a quest.
Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire.
She seems almost sad finishing the story. Some dust beams swirl in the afternoon air. Her eyes follow it idly.
Anything else? Another failed business, perhaps? I've been here for a long time.
I did find the building's intercom, but it's not working.
Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires. Sorry about the confusion.
The doorbell with the empty name card must belong to her then.
So you're telling me that the doorbell with the empty name card was yours?
That's right. I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet.
I was wondering about the Welling in Rags. Is it part of the same building complex?
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East Delta Commerce Center project. That explains why you can call the whirling from the intercom, albeit I doubt that anyone responds.
They do not.
If the whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the doomed commercial area. The darkness of this place is there, too.
Maybe I should tell Gar about this. I saw a name East Delta Pinball on the doorbell.
Right. It used to be a gaming arcade. This is an ancient failure, before my time. I'm not surprised, however. My advice, don't base your business on a fad. Hypnotism, floriography, trick track, especially pinball.
Fuck pinball, apparently.
Agreed. Pinball is the worst.
Alright, Kim. Kim fucking hates pinball.
His disdain for pinball could not be clearer.
What a random thing to have such disdain over. A strange thing happened when I tried calling a company called Slipstream SCA. Someone answered.
It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. They've been gone for years. Are you sure it was Slipstream SCA? Was it a woman? Maybe it was Plaisance from the bookstore.
First, it wasn't Plaisance. I know her and would have recognized her voice.
Oh, right. But did this person say anything?
She still sounds skeptical. She said she was from Tricentennial Electrics.
Tricentennial Electrics?
There's a moment before she recognizes the name.
It used to be a major electric company 100 years ago. Are you sure it wasn't just some kids playing a prank on you?
No, it was something else. It was eerie. It was too real to be just a prank. Either we're dealing with a professional actress, or...
No. It was something else. Something... eerie.
Pranks can be eerie.
She looks as if she's still convinced it's nothing to be worried about.
Oh, the kids these days. We were just one of them, and now they're terrorizing us. No solidarity.
A few more questions about the building.
Sure, I'm listening.
That's us done with that. Other questions?
I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
There's no way I'm doing that. How did you become a dice maker?
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition. Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
Do you like role-playing games yourself?
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
Some of those nice people have big bucks to spend on novelty items.
Yeah, they do.
She's thankful for the security they provide her.
Right, I think we're done here. For now. Right, let's move on then and do something else, I guess. Oh, we should go back to Plaisance and tell her what we found.
You're alive and well. Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there? In that dark sarcophagus?
The dark sarcophagus.
Yes, yes. How was it?
Tell her how ghastly it was. You know it's what she wants to hear.
It was a charnel house of failed business enterprises, leeching life energy from this bookstore.
I knew it. Oh, such horrors that have been thrust upon us.
She shakes her head.
But what else did you find? Did anything survive? No, of course not. Have you located the entity?
I talked to the entity you told me about. Her name is Nia, and she is a novelty dice maker.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
No, ma'am. I've felt her aura. She is not the one to blame for this curse.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
She looks perplexed.
Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire.
Ooh.
You've come this far. You know how to end it. There is an entity behind the entity.
There is another entity, more malignant, pulling the strings in Martinez. Perhaps in my travels I will cross paths with it. Or the source is in the taxidermist's shop. You became involved in arts darker than taxidermy and brought the void spirits down upon this place. Either 2 or 4. I like both of those options. What do the rest of you think? There we go. We will go with there is another entity.
A third order presence, yes.
She lets go of the pendant.
A great dark relief washes over her.
I've heard of these triactors.
Oh my god.
In certain occult literature, that's too dark to dwell on for too long, and definitely not in the presence of my daughter.
She gestures for you to be silent.
I understand everything, sir. Thank you for your descending into the maelstrom. I will keep fort up here, strengthen the wards, do my best. And if you happen upon the third entity in your travels, may the Lord be with you.
She performs an X-shaped cross on her chest.
Well, this has been absolutely educational. If we happen on the third presence in our travels, we will certainly come back to tell you.
Sure will.
Yes, the venture continues. In other waters. Darker waters.
Should we get out of here before the vortex collapses?
Farewell for now, book peddler! Ah, good stuff. Why was that highlighted? Cool, 70 experience from that. Let's go and see if we can talk to Rich Lady.
Whoa.
Oh.
What have we there?
What do we have here? A bridge?
A bridge with loose nails and rot-infested wood that creaks in the wind. A construction code violation if there ever was one.
Whatever. Let death come. I'm a Revachulian badass. Oh, that was it. That was the entirety of that thought. I don't need my torch out anymore. Don't know if we can update her on where we're at. Ooh! We leveled up again. I'm going to put point it in interfacing, I think. Ooh! I can attempt to stop the expression again.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Right. So, we spoke to the lorryman at the roundabout.
Word has travelled, yes, but nothing of real substance has surfaced yet, I gather. Wild Pines has eyes on the intersection, but not ears.
One of the tall buildings overlooking the roundabout. It would give them a read on the entire quarter.
It appears we are being monitored every step we take, colleague. Did we have any other business here?
Do you know something about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
So you do know something about the tattoos?
Better not tie the fourth day to the Bat's day on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
Right, thank you. That's all for now. We need to get that body down. Which means we need to get access to the harbour. And I'm not accessing the harbour by buying into advanced race theory. Ooh.
There. Working class drunk. You know what this means, right?
Case solved.
Cracked it. All in a good day's work.
Wait, what did I crack exactly?
What do you mean, what did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is.
Oh my god, it's that woman's husband. It's the missing husband.
Yes, and you found him. Now go and tell the working class woman. Protect and serve, recruit.
Give me champagne. I'm going in.
There's no need for champagne when there's honor, recruit. Go and tell the working class woman what you found, right now.
Okay, I will do that. Ma'am, I found your missing husband, who wasn't missing. Protect and serve, madam. I found your husband.
God damn it, I already told you. My husband isn't missing.
She crosses her arms. Well, I found him nevertheless. I'm that good.
Very well then. Where is he?
He's there. Point to the working class drunk down near the sea.
Excuse me? I don't follow.
There's something else hiding in her voice, though. A trace of worry.
I found a working class drunk and I thought he might be yours.
Right, 'cause working class women come with alcoholic husbands. You know what?
Remember, about that what. Never ever say what.
I'm not saying what.
You were right. I do have an alcoholic husband. Although not that one.
But you told me your husband's alright.
I did, and he is. He's also an alcoholic.
So is he missing as well?
No, he's not. Or maybe he is, I don't know. He's probably in the park, or in Shamrock somewhere. Drinking with his friends.
She looks away.
I haven't seen him for... Well, to hell with him.
She's completely forgotten about her books, staring blank into the distance instead.
There. She's worried now.
Kim, is it just me, or do we have a missing persons case here?
I wouldn't be so sure.
He replies before turning to face the working class woman.
Man, just to be completely clear, do you want to report it to the police?
Report what? He's just out drinking with his friends. I'm sure the police has better things to do than to chase down local goofballs.
Not at all. The RCM is ready to chase down every goofball in town. We care about you.
She sighs, but you can detect a slight hint of gratitude and relief from her face.
All right, go ahead. Do you have any questions?
All right, we're in now. What does your husband look like?
Honestly, not that different from you.
She eyes you from head to toe. So let me guess. He's disco?
Oh, thank God, no.
Oh.
It hasn't come down to this yet.
Oh. Why did you say that your husband resembles me then?
Well, he's slightly chubby.
Hey, What else?
What else? He was wearing a dark brown leather jacket with a bright blue inner lining. The lining is hand-sewn. I made it myself.
She sighs, her voice slightly quivering when she adds,
It's his cool jacket. God knows it's too cold to run around in this, but he refuses to change.
"Oh God, maybe it is me."
I even tried throwing it away once, but he just dug it out of the bin. Can you believe it?
Well, if the jacket's really that cool, then I can totally understand.
Well, what can you do? I hope that at least that extra lining helps him keep warm at night. I wouldn't like him to catch cold.
She's thinking about him out in the cold, in some park, or on the coast. And it's making her more and more worried.
So when did you last see him?
Yesterday morning, he went to the library. He went to retrieve my book, and he promised he'd walk straight back home. Because we talked about this. We talked about not wandering off again. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do with his addiction. Just makes me feel weak.
Gone for around 36 hours then. Damn, this is a missing persons case. She turns away from you in an attempt to recover.
Alright, I think I got it. Thanks.
So you are going to look for him?
Damn straight I am.
She genuinely wants you to now. Don't make her ask.
Yes, I will bring him back home to you.
Thank you. Please do. Even though I'm sure he will return home by himself. I'm still sure of that.
She tries to maintain a brave front, even though her eyes reveal the opposite.
I'm sure he will too. When he does, would you let Precinct 57, Kim Kitsuragi, know?
He gives her a slip of paper.
I will. Of course, officer. As I said, it's probably nothing.
The woman takes the slip of paper. It's a phone number. So anyway, on to other things. You were right that I'm a cockatoo.
Excuse me?
I went and read up on them, just like you said. And I even decided on what kind of cockatoo I am. You want to know?
I don't know. The most talkative one?
She's ready to put the question aside. No, I'm the Major Majestic Cockatoo.
The what now?
The Major Majestic Cockatoo. It's the most impressive one.
You truly are one strange cop, aren't you?
She says, slowly shaking her head.
I have a strange cop offering to find my stupid husband. What a day.
Alright, thanks. I'll get going then. Right, so we still need to gain access to the harbour. Why did I come in here? Can I talk to you? No. Can we tell Gart that there's a fucking curse?
Can I help you? Another
here.
thing. Great. I love those.
Did we not ask about the dead phone line?
Yes, and the phone company is taking its sweet time sending someone to fix it. Losers.
Is it true there was foul play?
Who told you that?
I would never disclose my sources. That would be dishonorable.
Fine, yeah. It looked like someone had messed with the wiring. It was shortly after the hanging, but I don't know if it's at all related. Plenty of assholes around here who aren't murderers.
He's exhausted from years of dealing with the assholes. That's why he's trying so hard not to be one too.
If you do find out who cut the line, though, let me know so I can forward them the repair bill.
Alright.
Yes?
Right.
Honorable one, you have accumulated a substantial amount of honor points on your life path. You are a man most virtuous.
Wait. There were honor points?
Of course there were honor points. Did you think no one was paying attention to all of your honorable deeds, honorable one?
I don't know. Will I be honourable? I don't think I... I'm not honourable, I'm a good cop. See, when Sean's trying to push me into a choice, that means it's a good nice guy choice, usually. But then, I do only try my best. It's the most any of us can do.
Oh, the modesty on this one. Another 10 honor points for you, sir. You are on the fast track to becoming one of the rarest, most revered of all police officers. An honor cop.
Isn't honor sort of an archaic concept?
Living in the name of virtue and doing noble deeds while expecting nothing in return is not archaic. How can you even think that? Selflessness forms the basis for the warrior code, an ageless code, as fit for nomadic Ilmaran tribes traversing the vast red plateau in Provincia Gordi, as it is for your neighborhood postman.
A warrior code, you say? I do feel like a warrior. This whole thing is beginning to sound very me.
You are like a wandering night monk setting right the wrongs of the world you come upon. Are you ready to drink deep from the cup of honor?
You know what? Fuck it. My honor is my life.
Yes, your deeds have spoken for you, honorable one. But to fully drape oneself in an eternal cloak of honor, a ritual must be completed. A rite of honor.
Right of honor.
Even among the honorable, only the most dignified are deemed worthy. But you, O honorable one, have excelled in honor. Honor comes from deep within you, and to truly know oneself, to know one's honor, one must reach deep within oneself and touch one's honor.
Okay.
You need to bring the thumb of your right hand, your sword hand, to your rectum and stick it in there to form the Arch of Honors.
What? What if someone comes and sees me?
Then they will witness honor so great, it seems nigh impossible a single man can contain it. They will admire you, honorable one.
Nah, you're crazy if you think I'm just gonna stick a finger in my ass. No way! I'm not sticking a finger in my ass. I'm probably going to regret this, but I think I know how you, the voices in my head, will vote here. But just for the hell of it, here's your 15 seconds. Ooh, we have a tie. And in the event of a tie, I have the ruling vote. I am not sticking a finger in my ass.
Most dishonorable are those who have known honor, carried honor in their hearts, and then disowned honor. They are the honor fallen.
I don't imagine Kim is a fan if I do it in front of him.
You brought much shame on your family today. Your name will forever be tarnished by this most shameful of deeds. Be forever banished, shameful one.
God damn. Can I do anything with the funny blue door yet?
You see a heavy...
Why is this popping up? Nothing on it. Can I talk to you about anything else?
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
What if I want to talk to you and not Titus?
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
Why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive. You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder suspects. Just dock workers.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
Fuck yeah.
The tall, broad-shouldered man takes a sip of his beer.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
I don't know where you heard that, but it's wrong. The RCM is principled and strong, unlike you socialists. Yes, man, cop life.
Get sober. Do your job. Ask your questions and get the hell out of Martinez.
Okay. Let's just have a look at this. Just in case this goes horribly wrong.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Can't remember if there's anything else I had to say to this guy. Wasn't I specifically told to not to do this option? I'm gonna do it. The man hanged in the backyard. Did you do it?
So, you're not just here to swing your big dick. You're here for the pretty boy. A real looker, that one. Stinks like shit, too.
They couldn't get him down, boss. He's still up there, stinking up the place.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
Why is there a container belt around the dead man's neck?
Container belt? Like we use in the harbor?
Yes. Why?
Because we took it from the harbor where we work. Then we went out back and used it to hang him. We did this together, all of us, until he was dead. That's why there's a container belt around his neck.
Aha! So you just confessed to murder?
Goddamn right.
No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened so that you don't waste any more of your time.
All 7 together. They're diluting responsibility. It's an anti-arrest tactic. They're playing to their considerable strength in numbers. Don't talk about arresting them. You'll only bring attention to your inability to do so.
You murdered him just like that? No remorse?
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
Chaise électrique is the method of capital punishment in Revachol under the Coalition. During the suzerain's reign, it used to be the firing squad.
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
Honestly, I drink so much I can't remember anyone I've said behind bars. Now, what we do is different. We enforce the law. You just kill people like it's nothing.
But you see, a lawman, is something people agree upon. And here in Martinez, we agreed that this man had to die.
So who called the shots that night?
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't
I was
arrest
not asking
a
you, woman.
Hardy boy without arresting all Hardy boys. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
A shadow of a smirk passes her lips as she tilts her head.
A trick question. Don't let her lead the conversation. Titus, keep addressing him. He wants everyone to know he's in charge.
Then that is what I'll do. I will address Titus. No, but seriously, who calls the shots around here?
Who do you fucking think does?
He sounds more amused than angry. Do we lean in and point at him, or I kind of like option 5 here, the 8th Hardy Boy, the one who's missing, the big dick. $105 on this one. What do we think? $5 it is.
Titus, no one was thinking
that there's any question who's the leader. That's how he would have ended it. Titus won't let him.
No, no, no. Fuck no! The big dick is right here, asshole. You're looking at it. Right. Fucking here.
Disregard the outburst, officer. None of the boys have any comments on their power relations. That night, they acted as one. That's all.
Yeah. When did this hanging incident occur?
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
And you don't have to keep butting into my fucking conversation, bitch!
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
How long had you known the victim?
known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Yeah! Who do you think we are?
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier? The representative for White Pines? The same company you are striking against?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what?
He rubs his chin, pretending to mull it over.
Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
I might just do that.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
Why did you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
So he was a mercenary, that's it?
And he stepped out of line.
He repeats, jaw clamped shut like a vice.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Kohoy and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
A live grenade, right here in our bar.
This one has a special gripe with him coming here.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
Hold on. How do you even know he was in Special Forces?
'Cause one night, he walked straight up to the mic and said, "I'm Oranese goddamn Special Forces, and I'm gonna fuck you all."
That sounds like something I would do.
Really?
Yeah, really. Had a gin and tonic up there, sang some Oranese paratrooper song, and said he's gonna fuck everyone.
We couldn't believe it either, but he fucking did, right there. Like some kind of animal.
Sire, the tale is true. This is a serious violation of the karaoke code.
Okay, so besides crimes against karaoke, what did he actually do wrong?
Wrong? He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
He wipes spittle from his mouth.
From rape to harassment to threats of violence. Why the strange de-escalation? He regrets mentioning it. Hopes you didn't notice.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. That was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grabbed one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
He grabbed someone?
The lieutenant is trying to make sense of this flood of information.
Yeah. This girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl. Young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Was this the same girl who was sexually assaulted?
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else.
Yeah, this starts fucking going places.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
He repeats like a parrot.
There's something odd here. Seems like they don't want to talk about that rape Titus mentioned. Why not? This is a serious allegation. Make them talk about it.
Right. But who did he rape then? This is a very serious allegation.
No. You're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
Alright then. Back to the body. How did you kill him?
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real still. Wasn't that obvious, Copper?
Yes, but I'm trying to trick you with silly questions.
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
You're pretty sure you've had at least 2 years of cop school and many more of active service.
Can you give us a few more details? Did you muffle him? We haven't heard any reports of screams.
Titus, you don't have to clarify anything.
We overpowered him, dragged his unconscious body to the tree, put a noose around his neck, and hanged him till he was dead and steady.
Then we left him for seagulls, maggots, and you fucks.
Oof. Where did this overpowering happen?
Weren't you fucking listening? The fucker came to our bar. It happened right here.
Yeah, okay.
Titus lets the others clear out the details, so he doesn't get his hands muddy with explaining too much.
Wasn't he a trained killer from Arnie's special forces? If yes, then how did you manage to overpower him? I'm assuming just by numbers and the fact that he was probably pissed off his ass.
With numbers, asshole.
Yeah.
How do you think? You're right, Lizzie. I've done enough explaining here.
Do I go for this? I need to roll a 9. Like, this is a stretch. But there is a chance. It is a red check, but so it's a one time only. What do we reckon? Do I go for it? God, nah, we're not safe scamming, Jason. That's not how we roll. We're not doing that. Oh, could I come back to this dialogue if I come out of this and like check my clothes? Maybe I can. Let's see if I can come back to it.
Like what, Copper?
I don't know. This says conclude the questioning. Nah, fuck it. Let's just
hanged him up.
Let's just shut up.
Titus.
We over.
Then we left him for seagulls, maggots, and you fucks.
Because you can't like quick save while you're in it. Fuck it. Let's just go for it.
Actually,
nah.
They're admirably, surprisingly composed. The entire room, given how many questions you've lobbed their way.
All of them? Maybe one of them is fidgeting, cracking under the pressure.
Well, this one, but he's always fidgeting, so don't get your hopes up.
Alright, that's not
like
bad.
what, Copper?
We're not gonna step closer to Titus. We're not doing that. So what are we gonna do now?
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
I now need to prove my authority to Titus Hardy.
I think we're going to stick around. Thanks.
Now, how am I gonna do that?
I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder. Even if it is a group responsibility, we're going to look into this.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us. Real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
Rent-a-cop. So that's what this is about. He doesn't see you as his equals.
I mean, my authority is actually decent, so we could. I'm gonna take off for now. Do I have any clothing with authority? No, I don't. Bollocks. Right. We will return to that. Let's go back to Joyce. Is this fucking bugged out? It's not going away. I've never seen it do that before.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Not an umbrella, I hope. I don't need one myself, you see.
Nah, neither do I.
Very rugged. Good choice. Now, I suspect you had questions. Nothing like talking to pass a rainy day. Am I right?
I guess not then. Because that's just
the
gonna.
man who was killed.
Yeah.
I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
But how is looking at the photo tied to the lynching?
Better not tie the fourth day to the bat's staleness. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She wants to answer the question.
Right. Okay, so nothing now then. What can we do now then? I might regret this, but I wonder if there's anything else we can get out of Kuno. If there's anything... This here?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Nope, because I need to put a point in perception to open it back up again. I don't think there's anything else from him.
So you tried to kill Kuno's girl?
Oh.
What's up with that? You want to talk about it?
I think we will move past that by now, Kuno.
Not all of us. Acts like that stick with you for a while.
Don't worry about it, Kim.
No one's moving anywhere. Do this shit again. and Kuno's gonna climb in your room at night with a knife.
He points towards the welling in rags and whispers,
Kuno knows where you sleep. The pig who fucked his window up. I'm gonna climb in through that balcony, put the fucking knife in you. Yeah.
I've been in your room.
But you and Kuno are good for now. Pals, shoot that shit at Kuno. Let's have a jolly time.
You don't threaten me, Kuno.
One word out of you, pig shite, and you're locked out of the Kuno experience forever. You hear me?
The Kuno experience.
You hear the Kuno?
No, you don't need to ever talk to these little shitheads again. It's much more important to prove to this kid you're a man. A big man.
Oh, seriously risk your relationship with the Kuno? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, sod this. I'm not getting pushed around by a shitty little kid.
You and Kuno are fucking done. Get the fuck out of Kuno's sight.
Let's go, officer. I've had enough of this.
Yeah, me too, Kim. Let's get out of here. Right, so where am I in terms of... No, nowhere near a level up, actually. Fuck. Oh, I haven't talked to these boys yet. Let's talk to these lads. That's a quick save before I talk to these lads.
Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
These two are fun. He covers his mouth to hide a burp.
I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich. Talk to angry old René first.
Let's talk to angry old René then.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
This one's still chewing on his sandwich.
I'm
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Alright, I got this. Ball time!
That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
Better observe them first.
See? Your munching and complaining have ruined my concentration.
The man throws a metal ball towards a smaller wooden ball in the sand, missing it by a meter.
Ah, mon Dieu. The pain in my back is unbearable. I can't even say if it's in my back or hip anymore. Feels like it's in both.
He tries to measure the throw.
I hope you pass out from it, you goddamn jellyfish. Men like you are the reason this nation is sinking.
Standing tall and proud, he looks at his partner with disgust.
Trying to throw something as close to a predetermined point as possible. Measuring. This must be the age-old game of petanque.
The boys are playing petanque.
Shush. Ignore them. They don't know what they're doing. They're old. You are letting down yourself and the team. Get in the damn game already.
I'm on it, coach.
Eyes on the ball, Dinky Winky.
Oh, what that... That actually killed the check. What the fuck? Ah, I should have just barreled in. Ah, well. Let's not get involved now. Moment of your time, fellows.
Sure, officer. I am René Arnaud. And my specially abled partner here is Gaston Martin. How can we help you?
The man in the uniform stands before you tall and proud. Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of the Welling Race?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops?
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
What about police women?
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties.
You better not be implying that women are unfit for field work.
I am merely stating that nature, in her infinite wisdom, has made men more fit to perform certain, more challenging tasks than women.
Remember, I am a raging feminist.
Remaining headstrong, making tough decisions on the spot, or even tackling physical obstacles are a few examples of such challenges.
Alright, tell me something you're really good at, and I'll find a woman who's better.
I don't want to get into this argument with a police officer. Let's just say that in the last 82 years, I have repeatedly seen my beliefs confirmed in full.
Okay. Anyway, you seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Was it made by a sea monster rising from the depths?
No. It was left by heavy artillery fire.
Oh, okay. So it's a crater left by artillery fire. But why?
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Wait, who are the communards again?
Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose the name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality.
Did you use artillery fire against them?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
He adds, squeezing a bull in his fist.
Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Why shell them here in Martinez?
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first.
The beachhead?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling, a sign of mental deterioration in the preceding generations.
The alcohol has destroyed my brain.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Not thoughtfully and turn to look northeast.
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Blood Ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Ah, so that explains all the war damage.
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
There's a strange gleam in his eyes.
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still hold influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
He stops mid-sentence and turns to you.
Thinking men have a opinions on these things? Present one.
Oh. I think this one might be a group decision. So we've got that's how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way for the hard working class to take over, or foreign powers cleaned up our mess and now they rule us. Shake your head in shame. This coalition seems quite capable, actually. Commies just don't understand how money works, or nothing. I don't think. I just do. Here's your 15 seconds. Oh, I've got an idea of what you're gonna pick now. Wow, someone went straight in there with the fucking hatred of foreigners. I was thinking more just going with 5. I don't think. I just do things. So I'm gonna overrule here.
I'm just so damn sorry it had to be the coalition. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio.
He sighs.
This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
How does Philippe III factor into this? Point towards the monument.
It doesn't. That was 100 years ago. Ain't got nothing to do with anything.
Okay. Who was this Frisel?
Damn Frisel. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution.
And, you mentioned Guillaume.
A true king in both blood and mind led Revachol before Frisel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
So what exactly is a suzerain?
The suzerain is the king! Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already.
Soon, they will forget everything. Him too. Then he chooses anger over melancholy.
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
Ooh, that's a hard check. Is there anything you can tell me about this rifle that I found? Hold out the antique firearm.
It's a Bell McGrave, 4.46 caliber, breech loading, Revachol made. Good weapon, accurate and reliable.
Ah.
This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
In the basement back there.
I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. Back in the day, everyone had something stashed away. As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM-446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
So you're saying I could probably just sell it then? I saw the statue of Philip III near the roundabout. Let's talk about that.
Ah, yes. King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
Wait, what was that about cocaine?
Oh, old Philip was a big fan of the purple nose candy the nobility loved so much. Cocaine connoisseur of sorts. His egocentricity is borderline legendary.
You can't even take responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom the responsibility weighing on the shoulders of a ruler?
He asks, obviously annoyed.
That's why the Philippian kings use cocaine, for clarity of vision, to aid in their work. Regnum cocainum, Revachel's finest years.
He seems to grow taller, brimming with pride about the past.
Of course. Clarity of vision. Awareness.
Philip III was even brought into this world with the help of cocaine. The court made him administer the dose to his mother when she was in labor, and it is well known that with the help of cocaine, only the purest, of course, he was able to connect with higher realms.
Higher realms. Of course, it all makes sense. He's just making excuses for the king's habits, isn't he?
I drink alcohol and go to heaven. What was that about higher realms? Sounds interesting.
It's really not. Please, do spare us the cocaine fairy tales.
Yes, indeed. We're not here to investigate the drug trade of centuries past.
Oh. Well, how should a true king rule then?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Powerful leaders, not afraid to do what must be done. That's what this country needs.
Revachol would be a different place if more people realized that. We could still be the...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
There's some weariness in his voice now. He's heard this rant many times before.
The Carabiner doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve. No one and nothing can change this man's mind. He is as rigid as they come, still in that antique uniform. It's a symbol for him.
Let's talk about something else.
Right.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time. We'll maybe come back to these lads. Whoop. Aha. So I could just go and sell that rifle then, right? It's just an antique. You can't get ammo for it, so, you know, what use is it to me?
Hello again. How can I help you?
Something I'd like to sell.
Sure. Let me have a look.
Let me check my pockets.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Oh yeah, I could sell the shop at Ball as well. Okay, let's pawn that. A ball used for playing shot put, a favourite pastime of elderly gentlemen. You feel like you should hold on to this and make good use of it. To sell such beautiful, old-school sports equipment would be a sin. Okay then. Show him the photo of the corpse.
Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
He barely even looks at it. Do you know what the tattoos mean?
A photic path, counter-radiance network, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something lighter.
Damn, Roy.
You have absolutely no idea what aphotic baths are, but the tattoos on the man are not that.
Okay.
Another time, perhaps.
How much would it be to buy back that pin?
Yes. Fortunately, I still have it. 330 and it's yours.
Son of a bitch. I sold it for 320.
Yes, you did, but this is how pawn shops make profit. So, do you want it or not?
Alright, fine. I've still got enough money to pay for tomorrow evening as well, so...
Here you go, officer. Anything else I can do for you today?
Let's get my electrochemistry on here. Oh, the both pairs of pens. Give me electrochemistry. Okay. Right. Where will that put me then? So I'm just gonna...
Hello again. How can I help you?
I'm gonna do this check and we'll see what happens, and then I'm gonna call it after that. So, I mean, it's possible. I can always retry it anyway.
Feeling warm and enthralled
Oh, hell
by the
yeah.
movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrrolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Cheers for hanging out, Sean. We'll catch you later. Pyrrolidon. What is that?
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Is it just me, or is it really warm in here?
I try to keep the shop at a comfortable temperature.
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Interesting. Those triangle patches on his vest, you have a feeling they mean something, like they're similar to the halogen rectangle on your jacket.
So, what's with the triangles on your vest?
I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade. You know, after the People's Pile disaster.
He coughs as if to mark his words.
Had to take Pyrrolidon for radiation sickness. That's what you were hinting at just now, wasn't it?
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
The People's Pile? What's that?
A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in you, too.
The People's Pile was a Type U particle decay generator that failed immediately after entering service, releasing radioactive waste into River Esperance.
What is a particle decay generator?
A primitive nuclear reactor, also called a pile.
Why is it called the People's Pile?
Construction began during the Commune of Revachol. The people continued work on it after the Commune fell. They wanted a cheap source of energy for Revachol West. Needless to say, things didn't work out.
Why did it fail?
An emergency valve defect resulted in steam pressure blowing the turbine, taking the fuel containment vessel up in the explosion. Both the faulty design and lack of finances contributed to the catastrophe.
Tell me more about this emergency relief brigade you were part of.
We were an all-volunteer force, self-organized. Tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill. I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out. There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
He looks at the spiraling light and stops. Must have been tough. Radioactive cleanup.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment, and early death. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Whose fault was it that the generator failed?
No one's. Everyone's.
He sighs and shakes his head.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, that's fair. So how did you end up running a pawn shop?
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but...
He shrugs. Thank you for telling me.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Care to share your Pyrrolidon with me?
Have you tried it before?
It's almost like he's worried for you. The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of the knickknacks on display. Looks like he doesn't want to get involved.
Kim wants none of this conversation.
Go ahead then, he thinks. As long as you can walk straight, I don't care. He won't be your knock, but he won't be thrilled about this either.
Now, how do we go with this one? I think I've tried it once and liked it. Or I haven't, but don't worry, I can take it. Or I ride the pyro every day. I ride the pyro every day.
Every day? You look the part.
Yes.
Here you go, man.
He presents a large cap-shaped object on the palm of his hand. Very odd looking.
Yes, darling. That's the coalition government ordained Pyrrolidon. Straight into your gut. Not so sure about this.
Wait, why wouldn't I be sure?
Because it's an anti-radiation drug, and you're a cop. Not a post-apocalyptic scavenger.
Nah, that's fine. Thanks, man.
Of course.
I have other business to take care of now, like taking this Pyrrolidon. I'm gonna quick save before I do this, because I don't know what happens here, because I've never actually done this.
In your hand, Pyrrolidon, the double rainbow of synthetic hallucinogens, rare and gritty, a product of the age of atomic power.
Look at the little puck of liquid.
What a funny little cap. Don't let the scary medical warnings throw you off. It's an inadequate antidote to radiation poisoning, but a potent antidote to boredom.
Open the cap.
The container is warm to the touch. Or is that just the anticipation? You screw the lid open and look. A little slit on the side lets you just slurp it up. Like an oyster. Come on, slurp it.
Wait, won't Kim see me slurp it?
What is he? Your mother? Is Kim your au pair? Slurp it. Slurp the morsel of danger joy.
Well, if you say so, I will slurp it aggressively.
You suck a manly dose of the extremely chemical-smelling liquid into your mouth. There, it seeps into your tongue.
Ooh.
When you swallow, it's already almost all gone.
Tastes like a kiss.
It tastes like many things, all melted into one conflagration in the back of your throat. As you look around, the world slowly exists, as it did before. Only now, gentle flames lick at its edges, as though it were a photo burning.
Really?
No, of course not really.
How?
It's just a metaphor. The effect of that otherworldly drop of liquid is slower, more subtle than that of real flames, yet just as warm. This warmth, it makes you want to share your discovery with Kim.
Kim, I just did a drop of that anti-radiation drug. It's great.
I'm happy for you.
He answers.
His glasses turn golden as the fire reflects off the lenses. Once again, you are filled with the certainty. This man is your brother. Just don't mix it with anything, he thinks, looking you over. Thankfully, his sense of balance seems okay. Whatever, I'm not getting involved. Wow, Kim's badass. Or he's had a druggy partner. Whoa, that's probably it. He's seen it before. Look at all these guys go off like fireworks as information pours into you about the lieutenant's simple remark. I'm happy for you. This stuff is great.
Will I be able to stand straight and walk?
Why not? This government-developed substance seems very non-intrusive. You could even operate heavy machinery. Fire machinery.
This is going to be so useful in my line of work.
Already you can tell you're going to be slurping a lot more Pyrrolidon. This stuff is going to give you insight into that little flickering light hidden in all human beings.
Hell yeah. Oh, nearly leveled up as well. Let's quickly run back to the whirling and give What's-Her-Face her pin back. Lena, that's her name. Lena. And hopefully that will level me up. And then I can put a point in... What is that I need again? Perception. And then we'll start wrapping up.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
About your pin.
I hope you were able to pawn that old trinket.
I bought it back. I know it means a lot to you. You should have it.
Oh, thank you, dear.
There we go.
I confess I am glad to see it again. Very honorable of you, officer.
Honourable. I think I'm finally done with the Dark Souls 3 sound chip for Thongman. I'll maybe add one or two things that I'm finally happy with. Oh, yes, man. I cannot wait. Like, this has been a long time in the making, and I'm expecting it to be incredible.
Even the lieutenant seems happy with this turn of events.
I'm
Now, what
buzzing to
else?
see what you guys have cooked up with this. Yeah, I had a feeling like the random madness that he's got sort of penned in is not this one, because, you know, you were still working on the sound thing, so... right. Perception. I'm trying to think what else he could potentially do, like, rando styley. Oh shit! Oh my god, I cannot wait for this now.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Right. We have a 72% chance of succeeding on this. I have quick saved. I will save scum this one if I fucking have to.
Because there's a secret door.
Never mind.
Panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
Pull the panels aside.
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Jesus. Ah, me toes!
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
And we will investigate. Next time. Oh. Spoilers, it's Kuno's shack.